Hello, today we're going to do an in-depth overview of creating a voter group. So this is a great video for anyone that is going to create a voter group for their first time, or if you just want a quick refresh, or if you have someone else that you're inviting onto your team that has not done this step yet, that wants a really quick in-depth overview. So whether you have just the data center account or you have a full account, the group builder is going to be accessed on this left tab going to groups. Then here you can see all the groups that we've created in the past, and we're going to go over here in the top right corner and click Create Voter Group. That's going to take us to a page showing our entire district, and you're going to see here on the right side, here's everyone in this district. So Orange County, California, 1.9 million registered voters, about 900,000 households. And looking at this is everyone, and you're going to see all this demographic info. And as we go through and add filters, I'll point it back out time and again. As you add any filter, this info here is going to update in real time as you're narrowing down that group that you're targeting. So we'll show you there, and then you can see all this different info, party breakdown, income, all this different stuff. And then at every point too, you can click this view extended demographics, and it is going to pull up this big demographic showing all these different charts, give you a lot of great in-depth info to analyze this district as you're building it in real time. And at any point, if you want to download that PDF to print or to send to a client or whatnot, you can click here and it's going to download a really nice PDF for you to share there. So let's get into the filters available. So all of this data is built off of the Data Trust voter file through partnership with the Republican National Committee. So all the data is going to be preloaded in here, and it's going to be updated regularly. It is the best of the best. There's no better data to use, and we're always tirelessly working with the national party and then state parties in all the different areas. For example, here in California, we're very closely with the CAGOP to make sure we're always getting the most up-to-date data for you. So I'm going to click Add Filter, and it's going to open you up to all the filters that are available here. So you can go through here. There's age, ballot language, go down to, you can do locations, whether it's you're selecting like a different area within, like a city, for example, within a county, or you could even be a precinct within a legislative district. Lots of other filters available. Obviously, ones like political parties big. And the first one I'm going to show you here is voting history. So let's click into there. And what's really cool is we break this out into every election. So rather than just getting a number like 75% voting propensity, I think we always wonder, what does that mean? Someone that's a 75% voting propensity voter, right? So we can go in here and you can actually select the exact elections that you want to, filter off of what they voted in. So let's go through an example for primary elections and say, we want people who voted in, let's pick 2024 primary, 2022 primary, and the 2020 primary here. And let's say we want people that voted in 2 of those 3 primary elections. So we selected those, and as you can see here on the right side, those numbers update in real time. So now we're up to 625,000 people. See that party breakdown here. And it's just really a powerful tool to be able to actually break out those different elections to get propensity on the exact election you're focusing on. Let's go through and add another filter. We touched on party there. Let's go grab party. Say we're only going to target Republicans here. So now we got an all Republican group. Here's 2/3. Here's people that voted in 2 of the last 3 primary elections that are Republicans in Orange County. So there's that update there. And one other piece I'll show you here. So showed you all these different filters available. And then you can even go down here beyond just all these different types of demographic and information. You can go down here to RNC models, and soon we're going to have other model providers pop up down here. But you can click into here, and here they're going to have models that the RNC or other partners had done. So you can see here, say, okay, I want people who are modeled likely to be a Republican. That's great. Let's see here. This one is one that's like, how Republican is someone, right? So click into here and say, we want people who are super diehard Republican, the top 4% of people. So you can click into there. You can see how easy it is to select all these different ones. So really easy to go through and add all these filters. And I'm not going to touch on it in this video, but I'm just going to call it out here for you. So if you want to learn more, you can jump into the other more advanced article or video. But this is our basic group builder that it works for probably 90% of the groups you're trying to build. It is an and logic, right? So it's always getting more narrow, more defined. Like this group is people who have voted in 2 of the last 3 primary elections, and they're Republican, and they're modeled a top 25% Republican score. So it's always more narrow. And if you look over here in this top right corner, we have this advanced group builder, which I'm going to go into in another video. You click on that, and that's going to have all these different logical operators. We'll have and, or, nor, and not. So you can get really complex. Take one group and another group, add those into one singular targeted group if you're trying to canvas multiple people in a single canvas. So hope this answers everyone's questions on the builder. I'll just finish out here by showing you once you're done, once you're satisfied with every filter you've added, you want to create and target this group, you just click create voter group. It's going to give it an automatic name. If not, you can always rename that group anything you'd like and just click done, and that group is going to be created. I'm going to back out of here, and it'll just show up here in these groups you've created, and then you're going to click in there and have all the voter contact tools, and we will save that for another video. Hope this was helpful. Everyone have a fantastic day, and as always, reach out to our team if there's any questions or things we did not clarify in this video. Thank you.